Hi, good evening, everyone. I want to tell you something here, and it has to do with the prisoner who escaped, Keyshawn Thomas. No, I'm not going to be discussing him. I'm discussing the events surrounding him and the institution that he came from. Now, if you are in charge of a place, obviously you would hire someone who has the qualifications to run that place, wouldn't you? So let me draw an analogy. Let's say you have a farm and you want to hire somebody to manage the farm. You would hire somebody with agricultural experience, somebody who knows animal husbandry, somebody who might know a bit of veterinary medicine, etc. Right? You would obviously hire somebody. You don't hire anybody that every time you look around the fence, but the pigs get there, the cows get there, these kind of things, right? I draw that, you know I'm going to get in at. Because as it is right now, sometimes when people come up through the ranks in the public service, they're not always qualified. They might have the experience, but they do not merit the post that they're in. And it makes me wonder, because we keep hearing this, do people have something on those in authority? Do they have secrets keeping? Is it that they talk people's name with them and then they can't tell them, well, listen, we can't keep you, we have more people more qualified? What is really going on? Because there are people more qualified to do the job, you know. I'll give you an example. You have somebody who is in a position, but when you send them on a course, because they were sent away on a course, and they failed the course, the then superintendent had to call the authorities over where they went and beg them to keep them on so they could still complete the course, but they never qualified. You understand? You can imagine going on a course with, let me say you're going on a K9 course, and even the dog turn around but you. You mean even the dog don't let you that you're working with? You understand what I'm saying? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine where you are in charge of an institution and every minute somebody gets in the way all the time, consistently? Now, there are certain rules when it comes to dealing with prisoners who have been found guilty of murder. So we know that the death penalty is no longer, so to speak, being used here in Barbados. However, automatically, as somebody is found guilty of murder, they're usually placed in certain position within the institution. And when you carry them outside, they're supposed to be accompanied by two officers, one a sergeant and another what you call a PO2. So people are wondering why, after this guy was convicted of murder, was he accompanied by two officers? Not only that, but for him to run, it means he didn't have on shackles. And we're hearing that there was some interaction between the officer and the nurse at the QEH. That the nurse asked them to take off the shackles. But we understand that the officer who came first, they had asked them, hey man, a younger officer, he did not. This is a strange thing, you know? It's very, very strange. What we did here is that when the fella took off, the officer tried to hold him and he grabbed his shirt and the fella do a pretty spin and left him holding his shirt. And through the two doors, I'm gone. It's a comedy, you know? It sounds like a comedy. But what I'm getting the wrong to, and I'm doing saying all of this, is that measures should have been put in place. You understand? To ensure that this would not happen. Because it happened last year. It happened the year before. It happened about twice the year before. This is the sixth attempted escape under the tenure of the person in charge. The sixth. And you could call the names of all the people that attempted and ran. Because one of them didn't get fired because he broke his ankles. When he jumped off the balcony in the hospital, he broke his ankles. So he didn't get fired. But the thing is, he got out through a window, which is something should not have happened. You understand what I'm saying? These are things we go have to look at. People, please. Right now, we have people in the public service, in state-owned enterprises, who want promotions, who are qualified, who have the experience, and who deserve it. Yet because you have somebody who could talk somebody near good, could gossip, or because they pick a certain political, they have a certain political persuasion, you mean you let her crash everything? I mean, because listen, prison is a place of serious national security. So when you could have these kind of things going on, you understand this person is playing with not only the lives of the people up there and the officers, but the lives of the people in the country. Here, what I'm telling you, it's about time something. Give me opinions, please. Give me your opinions on this, all right? And just let me know what you feel. And as for people asking for the guy to come back, I can tell them straightforward. We're not wasting one time. Anybody that knows they're going to get a life sentence ain't coming back. You understand? We're not going to catch them. You understand me? Like being straightforward, being really being pragmatic. He might not escape to come back and turn back in himself to face an escape charge too. He might escape because he want to be free and he's looking to leave. And if it don't hold it quick, he ain't gonna be about here no more here. Anyway, that's enough for me for the day. Remember, keep your spirits up, keep your tempers down, and do something good for somebody today. I'm out.